Alright guys, Josh Beatar here, post-fight at Eternal 79 for From the Stands, and I'm joined by Don Marfan, who just picked up a first round submission win, mate. Very, very impressive. I'm sure you're sick of talking about it now, but that was clinical, mate. What you did out there was really, really impressive. Talk to me about the finish, because from where we were sitting, it looked like he was tapping, but I don't know if the ref had seen it yet, and then obviously he went out. Did you sort of know what had happened, or did you just have it synced in and sort of going from there?
A combination of a few things, I suppose. Like I've done jiu-jitsu comps before, and I've had a submission locked up where I've heard my opponent like gargling and kind of like going out, and I've let go like as I've thought that the ref is stopping it, and then like I've looked up, the ref hasn't stopped it, and then the guy's back on me. So like I didn't want to risk that. Number two, like I'm kind of in like a bit of a mindset there. Like I'm not going out there to play games or make friends. Like I'm going out there to kill someone. So like. In that mindset, I kind of got to like break myself a little bit and like, oh shit, okay, it's done, game over.
Yeah. Talk to me just a little bit about Team Compton, because you got obviously Steve and Elliot, and of course Tom over there as well, who's just fought on the Contender Series, and I saw you were over there with him and Elliot. What does it mean to you? You've just completed the trifecta as well. You guys are 3 from 3 tonight.
Yeah.
So, what does that mean to you to walk in here? You guys are really quickly becoming. I think a really strong force, a strong gym that people are starting to talk about a lot more. You have your gyms like City Kickboxing and those sort of gyms. I think you guys are starting to rise in the ranks a lot. Talk to me about what it means to you to be a part of Team Compton and to come in here tonight and put on that performance.
Man, it's a huge deal. 3 for 3 is no accident, like it didn't happen by coincidence. It's not luck of the draw. We train harder than any gym in the country, any gym in the world. Man, like, it's a room full of killers. Like, I am so confident that within a year or 2 years, people are going to look at our gym like how they look at like City Kickboxing. Like, we're on the rise right now. Tom's just made it to the UFC. There's going to be a lot more of us making it there. I am absolutely confident of that. Like we're going to change the game, 100%.
And speaking on that, I just want to know from your perspective, obviously an incredibly dominant performance tonight.
Yep.
Tom's a guy who's just made it to the UFC from
Yep.
Team Compton. For you, what's your career progression look like to get to the UFC? Do you want to have 3, 4 more fights, and then sort of look at that Contender Series shot? Well, I know it's you don't want to look too far, and it's a fight by fight thing. But obviously, I know everyone has long-term goals. So, what's your long-term goal look like in that aspect?
It's without a doubt to get to the UFC. That's definitely my long-term goal, and to one day be UFC champion. I don't know. I'll see how I go. Like you said, I kind of don't want to look too far ahead. I want to play each fight as it is. I want to see how I feel in there. I'm confident. When I know, I'll know. Like I'll know. Like, okay, it's time for me to be in the UFC. There's still a little bit more cooking to do for sure. Like I can perform a lot better than I've just done in there. And as I start to like show it more and more, it's going to be pretty clear how big the difference is between me and some of these other guys. I'm confident. I've got leaps and bounds to go still, but it's more than anything kind of like up to my coaches. Like if we get offered at any point and they say like, yeah, it's time to go, let's go to the UFC, then I'll do it 100%.
Last one, Dom, don't want to keep you too long, man, but how active are you trying to be now moving forward? Obviously, you're picking up a great win tonight. We saw you back at Eternal 77, which was only 2 months ago. I know Eternal 81's coming up in a month and a half time.
Yep.
Is that something you'd look at, or is it something at the start of the next year that you sort of want to take some time off, take some time to recover and regroup and keep working on your skills and get back early next year, or would you get back in a month and a half time?
It's hard to say. I feel like right now it could be like just a post fight like happiness. Like I feel like I want to get back in there. You give me like a train aid in 10 minutes, like man, I'll jump back in there right now, 100%. I guess we'll see. I'd love to get back in November. If they offer me a name and the coaches say yes, then I'll get after it 100%.
Dom, it's a pleasure, mate. Thank you very much,
Thank
mate.
you so
Cheers.
much. Thank you.